all, welcome to my channel EWE once again. It means Enjoy with English. So, I have already told you that I am continuing a lecture series on the short story The Last Sleep by O. Hindi, and in this video I am going to discuss the most important and the last portion of the short story The Last Sleep. So without least delay, let's start reading the last and the most important portion of the short story The Last Sleep. In my previous video I have already told you, or I have already discussed actually, how in spite of the beating rain and fierce gust of wind, the last leaf does not fall. It still clings to the vine. So let's read the next portion. It is the last one, said Johnsy. I thought it would surely fall during the night. I heard the wind. It will fall today, and I shall die at the same time. So, Johnsy has said in this way that today it will surely fall because of some reasons. It did not fall yesterday, but today it will surely fall, and now then will die. Dear, said Sue, leaning her worn face down to the pillow. Think of me. If you won't think of yourself, what would I do? So what should I do? So this line suggests the friendship, the bonding between Johnsy and Sue. Without Johnsy, it will not be possible for Sue to live also, because of this. So this story is also suggestive of a great friendship between the two. Story actually is suggestive of a friendship which is selfless. But Johnsy did not answer. The lonesomest thing in all the world is a soul when it is making ready to go on its mysterious far journey. The fancy seemed to possess her more strongly, as one by one the ties that bound her to friendship and to earth are loosed. So she is going to lose every type of bond with the world, and she is getting ready for a departure to the another world. So she is saying in this way, the lonesomest thing in the world is the soul, because death is a solitary experience. Whenever one will die, there will be nobody actually, and you will have to die alone. You have come alone in this world and you will have to die alone. So this suggests that the day wore away. Even though the twilight, they could see the lone ivy leaf clinging to its stem against the wall. And then, with the coming of the night, the north wind was again loosed, while the rain still beat against the windows and pattered down from the low Dutch leaves. So it suggests that the leaf still clings to its stem, still clings to the ivy vine. It does not rain, it does not fall in spite of the bad weather. When it was light enough, Johnsy the merciless commanded that the shade be raised. The ivy leaf was still there. So, ivy leaf does not fall. Johnsy lay for a long time looking at it, and then she called to Sue, who was stirring her chicken broth over the gas stove. I have been a bad girl, Sudhi, said Johnsy. Something has made that last leaf stay there to show me how wicked I was. It is a sin to want to die. You may bring me a little broth now, and some milk with a little pot in it. And no, bring me a hand mirror first, and then pack some pillows about me, and I'll sit up and watch you cook. So here comes the transformation in the mind of Johnsy. She has understood that struggle does make sense. In spite of the bad weather, the leaf struggles to survive. Similar, every human being should do this, because It is this struggle makes life worth living. Without struggle, there is no life. And at first, John C. had actually wanted to leave this place, wanted to leave Earth, wanted to die. But John C. has realized that it is a sin to want to die, and that's why C has also taken interest she has also taken interest in fashion. So here comes this last leap is responsible for the transformation in the mind of John C. also. So, an hour later, she said, Sudhi, someday I hope to paint the Bay of Naples. I have told you, previously I had told you she had lost her zest for life. Now I am going to tell you that she has regained her zest for life. And for that matter, she dreams again. And this is the kind of transformation which occurs because of the last leap. And now the doctor came in the afternoon, and Sue had an excuse to go into the hallway as he left. Even chances. Even chances means 50-50. So, equal chances, said the doctor, taking Sue's thin, shaking hand in his. With good nursing, you will win. And now I must see another case I have downstairs. Berman, his name is. Some kind of an artist, I believe. Pneumonia too. So Berman has fallen ill right now, and he is an old, weak man, and attack is acute. There is no hope for him, but he goes to the hospital today to be made more comfortable. The next day, the doctor said, so she is out of danger. You won the nutrition, you won nutrition and care now. That's all. So once she goes beyond any danger now, she will live. And that afternoon, Sue came to the bed where John C. lay, contentedly knitting a very blue and very useless woolen soldier scarf, and put one arm around her pillows and all. I have something to tell you, White Mouse, said Sue. She said, Mr. Berman died of pneumonia today in the hospital. He was ill only 2 days. The janitor means the guard, found him in the morning of the first day in his room downstairs, helpless with pain. His shoes and clothing were wet enough and icy cold. They could not imagine where he had been on such a dreadful night. So Berman must go outside in the dreadful night before, and for that matter, he has got pneumonia, and for that matter, he has died. And then they found a lantern still lighted, and a ladder that had been dragged from its place, and some scattered brushes, and a palette with green and yellow colors mixed on it. Look out of the window, dear. At the last, I believe on the wall. Didn't you wonder why it never fluttered or moved when the wind blew? So when the wind blew, why you have not thought in this way? Why didn't it flutter? Because this was the painted one and painted by Berman. Sacrificed her life for this painting. And this, before that, this also makes another young artist live another life. This also creates another life. So, oh darling, it is Berman's masterpiece. He painted there the night the last leaf fell. So the story ends surprisingly with the revelation that Berman has painted the masterpiece, and for that matter, John C. has regained her zest, her willingness to live again in this world. So, in a way, the story ends, but it will never end, because it will continue to create a ripple on the minds of the reader, which is one main feature of short story, as I had discussed before also. So I have, in a way, I have completed the short story within my limited scope, but the discussion on this story, the intricate patterns of the story is still left out to be discussed. So in my next video, or I'm going to discuss on this story, the last slave. So thanks for watching my videos. Stay tuned for more videos.